Alright, here's everything that was inside the box. Of course, we got the 550XP power head, got the owner's manual and warranty paperwork there, the tool kit, 2 different scrunches, and a Allen wrench in there. We got this piece right here. This is used for when you're sawing out in the cold weather, 32 degrees or below, and this helps get some extra heat in there, keep your saw warm, and keep your carburetor from icing up. It goes right over here to cover up the air coming in through the holes in the starter housing. And this air filter was in there. This is the standard felt air filter, which means this probably has the mesh filter on it, which is made for cold, wet conditions to keep your air filter from freezing up so easily. So first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pop off the cover here and change that air filter out. Okay, as you can see, we unsnapped the clips here. You just stick a screwdriver in there, pop them out. There's 2 on one side, 1 on the other. Then you can lift this off. And there's the orange mesh filter. This saw came in with this one already installed on it. This filter is a little bit looser as far as the filtration is concerned, and what this is made for is for when you're running in cold, wet conditions. This will keep it from icing up and your saw from bogging down and stalling out for you because it can't get any air. So we're going to replace that with the standard felt filter, because we're going to be using this saw here in Pennsylvania in the summertime, and you don't want to run this unless it is cold and wet conditions, or you will burn your saw up pretty quickly. Okay, well, we got the air filter off there. We're going to get into something else in here. You can see these wires and a couple plugs down there. This is the auto tune setup. What this is a little microprocessor on the side of your carburetor, and it basically eliminates your need to adjust your carburetor. You can see there's no high, low, or idle screws on here because this little baby does it all for you. It'll compensate for altitude changes and things like that. A few squeezes of the trigger after you got up and going, and it just adjusts on its own. So what we're going to do, since this is a brand new saw, we're going to hook the Common Service Tool up to this auto tune system here, and we're going to install any updates that it needs and just check things out before we send it out for these guys to run. We have the Common Service Tool here hooked up to the auto tune module on the saw, and we are connected to the computer here. So now we're going to try to take a look at what goes on inside here, the Common Service Tool, and how all this works. Our auto tune wires hooked back up here, and we got the proper air filter on this for our sawing conditions. Again, this is the felt, the heavier duty air cleaner here. This is what you want to run during normal operating conditions. Like I say, we're here in Pennsylvania. It's starting into summertime, and the dust is going to be flying and the dirt's going to be everywhere. So this is the filter you want to use. So now we'll get the bar and chain on over here and take this baby out and fire it up and make sure it's ready to go for the guys who are going to demo it this week. This saw out here on a piece of maple that I got. Got to chop this down a little bit more anyway. Want to use this for my smoker later on, so kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now you saw a lot of the stuff that we went through here, making sure the right air filter was on it, hooking it up to the computer, running tests on the auto tune system, making sure it had the latest firmware updates and everything. So if you're buying one of these and you're getting it in a box, first thing you need to do is take it to a dealer. Get them to hook it up to the Common Service Tool. Make sure everything's good with it. If not, it's on you if you come back saying that this thing's a piece of junk, it doesn't run right, or claiming that everything should be under warranty. Always buy your stuff from a certified professional dealer. So we got this thing gassed up, got some bar oil in it, and we're going to try it out now. as you just saw, this 550XP here, it's good to go. It's ready to hit the field and be used and get some run time on it, and then we'll check on it again here in a few days.